Yours truly, Mr. Bones Brigante. I'm in here with EmpireOnline.com. Y'all know what it is. Murder Inc. is the family. EG on the neck. Everything's good. You know what it is. Free my man Rules. See you when you get home. Top of the year. Hit them overseas and get them euros. You know what I mean?
I like that thinking. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm working on this mixtape. It's titled The Arrival, you know what I'm saying, to let people know I'm finally here and I'm not going nowhere. You know, people, you know, they always say, like, not success or failure is never permanent, you know what I'm saying? So people tend to think that because they don't see me on television anymore that I'm not working, but that's absurd. Like, I'm about to go to Portland to open up for Lupe Fiasco next month, so that's why I'm trying to wrap up everything to make sure that I have some product for the fans when I get out there, because that's a whole nother segment of the country that I've never touched before. So I want to plant my seed there and put on a real good show and make sure they bring me back out there, you know what I'm saying? So finishing that, we just shot the video for the single called I Told You So, featuring Clarissa Rose. You know, that's my heart right there, my homegirl, shout out to her. We getting that on 106 & Park. Got a lot of things lined up. I'll be back on the Cypher again for the BT Hip Hop Awards this year. Doing a little Northeastern College tour. I'm just doing a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And really, everything that I'm doing is based off of the reputation that I built initially with my career, which was back in 2010. Like, I literally took 2011 off to, you know, analyze things and just take a lot of stuff in and come back with my guns loaded and reorganized. So I think when the music gets back out there and I get back out in the public eye, you know, people gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy. I love it. A lot of original songs, you know, some freestyles, but you know, the whole thing with being a battle rapper is people want to hear you make songs. They want to see what your song making ability is, which I've always had. You know, I did the battle rap thing to get my name out there. Well, it kinda is, you know, being that I started out writing songs. Like I said, I only did 106 & Park to make a name for myself. So being that I started out writing songs, you know, because I was in battle mode where I was just like, you know, I wanted to battle here, there, and like the writer from 106 & Park, like he was just breaking down everything. Like, you know, you gotta understand, like, you're a different breed. Like, you know, what you did with 106 & Park, nobody ever did before. I think that you should really start taking your career a little more seriously, because, you know, I'm not sure if you know, like, there's a whole culture to battle rap. Like it's like, you know, it's different battle rap leagues and like, even like a friend of mine, his name is Hollow the Dawn, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a very popular battle rapper, and they asked Drake, like, who do you listen to for inspiration? And he said he listens to Hollow the Dawn, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is crazy. Like, this is the #1 artist right now, and he listens to battle rap. But like me, fortunately, like, I've been on both sides. Like, I know everybody that battles. They know me. I'm very well respected in that arena. And like, the fact that, you know, I already came into this game, like, I was in the industry before I was even in the industry, you know, just being around Rule and stuff like that. So I'm always at these events. Yeah, so it was like, you know, like when I'm out at these events and I'm meeting A&Rs and record executives, like, they don't give a fuck about a battle. Like, they don't care. Like, my man downstairs, my man Billy J, like, this is my man's brother. He's like Ray J's A&R. Like, I remember, like, I went and I met with him, like, right in the middle of my 106. I had just finished taping the episode of 106. And he told me, like, listen, man, I don't give two shit. Like, I know you personally. You're a good rapper, but I don't give two shits about this battle stuff that you're doing. Like, you know, so if you want to be taken seriously as an artist, you know, you got to create them songs. And it's something that I always had the ability to do. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. Yeah, but you know what a lot of that is that people don't take the time to listen when we have these songs. Like, you know, and a lot of it is, you know, people people's egos, like battle rappers, if rappers got egos, like just imagine a battle rapper's ego. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing that you gotta stand there in front of somebody and they're gonna antagonize you and talk about your mother and this and that. But if you if you use your maturity to step out of that and realize that some of the best rappers ever were battle rappers, you know what I'm saying? But eventually they stopped doing what they was doing, from Eminem to Jay-Z to Biggie to Cassidy. You know, even if you want to look at like a Jay Mills right now, who's over there with Young Money, like this was a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? So if you close the chapter on that part of your career and you devote the time and the energy that you put into a battle, because it's not easy to like I said, there are battle leagues where you have 3-minute rounds where you gotta rap about somebody else. That's not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't care how good you are, how nice you claim you are. It takes time. From the minute that you hear that you have to battle somebody, you're preparing for that battle from that moment to the second you step on that stage, which could be 3 or 4 months. You know what I'm saying? And any writer knows that you gotta write a lot of garbage to get to the good stuff. You know, you don't just sit down and automatically all this good stuff comes out. It happens sometimes, but you know, this is just like basketball, just practice and repetition. So if these battle rappers devoted that time and that energy and put their egos to the side, you'll develop as an artist. It's all about developing, you know. And I want to develop and grow as an artist. I don't want to just be 106 battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was the best. Would give me a run for the money. I say this, man. Me at my best, I don't worry about what anybody else does. All I'm worried about is me at my best. And me at, I don't care what anybody else has to say. Just me at my best. I'm not worried about anybody. Like that's what I said. When you condition yourself, it's like Floyd Mayweather. Like Floyd Mayweather is the best because he conditions himself better than trains better than anybody. So when it's time for me to battle, like it's not just about rapping. Like I'm mentally in a space. Like I'm watching Muhammad Ali documentaries, and I just want to know what it takes to be great, you know. And I strive for greatness. So me at my best, I don't think nowhere. Like I mean, it's. Like the point that I'm at right now, where I'm at, you know, and people can say whatever they want to say is because, you know, I didn't really have too many battles, like in these little battle leagues or whatever. But like, if I was to battle anybody, like, I'm not gonna get bodied, like whatever. Like, it's gonna be a good battle. You know what I'm saying? That person is gonna have some good lines, and I'm gonna have some good lines. But it's never gonna be no, he killed Bones. Like, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Like, it's just not gonna happen. It's gonna be, that was a good battle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really worried about that right now.
Nobody's gonna unpass you.
Nah. Nah, not at all. Nah, not at all, you know. I prefer performing songs that I've recorded in the studio. Studio is work. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's not, you gotta do doubles and triples and ad-libs and emphasis and after you do all of that, the song that you thought was good might not even come out that great, you know what I'm saying? Or the song that you thought was alright might come out sounding better than it did, but the studio was work, you know. I don't have a problem working, like, I always worked, even if I was hustling, like, I just know what it takes, you know what I mean? Like, it takes hours. But, like, the energy from a battle, like, I don't know, like, I like performing because, like, when you perform shows, there's girls there, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, like, a battle, like, I don't, like, that's something that you will have to do it to know that, like, because when you perform, like, if you got a good song, like, and the beat is good, like, you know, it really doesn't, sometimes it doesn't even matter what you're saying. But, like, on a battle where, like, the crowd and the audience is holding on to every word that comes out your mouth, like, it's nothing like that. Like and like you know like when these battle leagues like on 106 in Park, I battled like rapping over instrumentals, but like
Excuse me, boss man. You got cigarettes?
when you battle in these battle leagues, and it's like you're battling a cappella, like you can slow down what you're doing, you could stop and just have the crowd just anticipating what you're saying and look, and everybody's looking like, what is he gonna say next? And then you say something and it's like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? And you look in the guy's face and he feels it, it's like he got hit. Like a battle, man, that's some of the best shit you ever seen. There's nothing like a battle, man. It's like I said, but it's just something that I want to. If I could, like, if it, like, the rapper in me wants to battle for the rest of my life and just embarrass niggas for the rest of my life. But like I said, this is a business now. You know what I'm saying? And it's time to get some paper. You know. So that's what I'm focused on. Yeah, we shot the video for that. That'll be debuting on 106 in Park. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to get that on iTunes. You know, it's a single called "I Told You So," and the video depicts a younger me being bullied, which never really happened. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, for all intents and purposes, you know, bullying is an epidemic that's going on in a lot of younger kids' lives. So it's basically me going back to my past, my older me, telling them, you know, just encouraging them to keep writing. You know, so with that video, you know, with the concept of that video, you know, I'll be making my rounds at several different high schools and middle schools and recreation centers and talking to kids and just letting them know that, you know, it's whatever you're good at, you know, strive to be great at it. You know, I just so happen to be good at rapping. I was good at basketball, but I didn't have the discipline to, and I was a knucklehead. So I'm blessed with two talents. And I chose to dedicate myself to my craft. And if you dedicate yourself to your craft, you know, it'll take you places that you never imagined. I shot the video in New York. I shot it with Taya Simmons, you know. We shot it at several different locations. We started out in the Bronx, way uptown in the Bronx. Then we came down to Webster Ave at a place called Luna. You know, anybody that knows Webster Ave, where the White Castle is, it's a Spanish club right across the street from there. And then last and definitely not least, we went to Harlem. Well, you know, I ran around, did the quick little YouTube clips and stuff like that, but this was the first official 14-hour shoot, you know, outfit changes and a cast and so on and so forth. So yeah, it was.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, it's work though. You know what I mean? It's work, but you know, one thing that Mark Jackson always says, I always hold on to it, and he says it periodically throughout his career. You know, Mark Jackson, he was a point guard for the Knicks. He's from New York. He's a coach for, I believe, the Golden State Warriors now. He said, you know, if you find a job that you love doing, you'll never have to work again a day in your life. Yeah. You know, so I enjoy it. You know, it's tiring. I've been here with Buck. Me and Buck come out the studio, it's light outside. But, you know, it's nothing like, you know, going home and listening to something that you created and knowing that when the people hear it, you know, they're going to hold on to every word. You know. We're going to wait and see how this goes. You know, I got a few records to choose from. You know, I just want to see what direction, where this first one goes and the feedback from that. I think more or less the people are just going to be happy to see me because I've been off the scene for a while. So I'm not going to say, whatever I do is going to work. You know, I would never be that stupid to believe something like that. But, you know, it's bit by bit. We're going to pick the second single. You know, I got 3 particular records in mind. You know, I just don't know exactly where I want to go with my fan base. You know, I got a record that I wrote for my ex-girlfriend that, you know, could be a nice record because people will get to see the songwriting ability in me. Worst case scenario though, you know, we got those club records too. You know what I mean? So that you know, when you throw them on, you know, they know that's gonna get the party started. And that's Bones. You know, he's not going nowhere. He's arrived. That's why the name of the CD is The Arrival.